think the only thing I hate more than people insta-locking a DPS hero the second the game starts is when people start insta-locking a DPS hero that they have less than a 50% win rate with. Some mentally defective teammate of mine decided to lock in McCree during one of my competitive games recently. I knew this guy was an absolute gem the second I saw him make his selection. We already had 3 DPS heroes, and what does this smarty pants motherfucker do? He picks the 4th. Why? Why would someone actually think this is okay? And of fucking course, he had to pick the one hero he had a 42% win rate with, which to me means that he's going to be the main reason why we lose the match. Not only because he's shit, but because he picked the 4th fucking DPS hero on my team. Now, I'm extremely blunt with people. Maybe not in person, but definitely online. I let this guy know that we already had 3 DPS and we could really use a second healer or a second tank because Lucio can't solo heal and I can't solo tank as Zarya. I just can't. Or maybe I can, I don't know. I had all the golds by the end of the first round. My point is that I don't feel confident enough trying to solo tank. I need someone to work with if I'm gonna be getting anything done if I'm not playing DPS. The whole point is to synergize with your team, you know? You wanna be best pals with them. Yeah. Anyway, when I asked him if he could switch, I didn't get a response. What's a guy like me to do in a situation like this? Well, drastic times call for drastic measures. I told him he's a shit McCree. And of course, like clockwork, like I fucking knew it, he digs into my profile to try to compare his stats to mine.
Hey dude, you should totally kill yourself. I have a 3% higher crit rate than you, and I also have a 1% higher aim than you, so I'm the better McCree. You were probably carried, you fucking idiot, you fucking loser, you fucking terrible, you shouldn't even be in fucking Diamond, you piece of shit.
Alright, well, look, buddy, listen, I'm gonna be real with you. You have a 42% win rate with him, and we already have 3 other DPS, that's, you know.
Oh yeah, well, I got here for a reason, so shut the fuck up and kill you.
Shut the fuck up and play the game and carry us if you're so fucking good. Look, I guess we don't need a second tank. I guess Lucio can heal by himself, okay? According to you, you know, you think you're good enough to be, you know, the 4th fucking DPS on a team. You think you're good enough to carry? Alright, by all means, do it. But really, no one cares about the essay that you type, alright? It's even more embarrassing that you're trying to make yourself look tough in the eyes of the enemy team because you keep typing all that shit in all chat. Just shut the fuck up and play, dude. Once I say what I have to say, I'm back to playing the game. I'm not fighting with you. I'm not gonna argue with you over the internet. I'm gonna take all the golds, take the loss, and only lose 10 SR because I was the best fucking player on that team, which is exactly what happened. I lost 10 SR. I haven't lost 10 SR in a long fucking time. And listen, back to what I was saying, I ain't gonna read that shit. I'm not in school. I passed English with flying colors, and I'm not about to read your 3rd grade essay on why you're better than me. Just fucking play. I just don't understand what goes through the minds of these people. Are they sadistic? Are they troubled? Sure, they're in my rank for a reason, but let's be honest here, they didn't get here playing a hero with a 42% win rate. They probably played somebody else. So why would they try playing a hero they aren't good with? Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you do that to your team? I have a 65% win rate with McCree, and I'm currently sitting between 3100 and 3200 SR. Clearly, I was the best option to play McCree on my team, but no, we gotta give it to the little autistic shithead cunt Timmy over here, who aims like he has fucking Parkinson's because he's probably playing with a fucking flight simulator joystick. How are you gonna sit there and say you're better than me? You're a fucking liar, just fucking stop. You may have a higher crit percent than me, but how do we know you didn't come across a diva every 15 seconds? Do you know how fucking big your crit box is? This guy may have had slightly higher stats than me, but if he's losing more times than he's winning while playing McCree, something isn't right. My bet is that he has horrible positioning, which would explain why he kept on dying. I just can't understand how people like this, oh my fucking god. We share the same, we live on the same planet with these people. I can't even think of any words to describe them. How can you queue up for competitive and actually think,
well, I clearly lose more games than I win when I'm playing McCree, and the alert messages on my team setup phase say that we have too many offensive heroes. Maybe I should play McCree anyway.
This shit gets me so fucking mad. Can you imagine what his parents think? My mom would throw me out of the fucking house if I played a hero with anything less than a 60% win rate. Looking back on it, maybe calling him out on his low win percent rate wasn't a smart idea. He spent most of the game trying to defend himself instead of actually playing. I guess you could say it's my fault that he did this, but really, if he's honestly defending himself over a 42% win rate after I suggested that he should play something else that, would actually benefit the team, he definitely has some severe mental problems. I wouldn't be surprised if he rode the short bus to school when he was younger. Great, now I'm making fun of disabled kids. Seriously though, if you have less than a 50% win rate on a specific hero, stay off of them in competitive. You clearly have no fucking clue how to play them effectively. Especially when you played, if you played 200 competitive games and you have like a 45, 46, or even lower, like this guy, a 42% win rate with a hero, you aren't doing good. You lost over 100 games with this fucking hero, so don't fucking play them, seriously. You're basically throwing no matter how great you say you are. I mean, it's always a possibility that the reason you have a low win rate with a specific hero is because maybe you switched to them halfway through or at the end of the match that you were going to lose. But when you think about it, why would you switch to someone else you aren't good enough to win with? Why would you switch to a hero that you have no intention on winning the match with? Why are you doing that to your stats? Then people like me wouldn't look at you and be like, hey, you're shit, Just fucking stop. If you're gonna switch to a different character, you better be sure that you can play that fucking character. You better be sure that you can carry, and that goes for everybody. Like, when I switch off of McCree, which is very rare, that I'm doing shitty with McCree. When I switch off of McCree and I have to play Winston or something, it's because I know I can play Winston, but we need a Winston to win. And when I do switch to Winston, we win. So my win rate with Winston's, I don't even know what it is. It's probably over 50%. I don't even check. I don't play Winston that much. But still, to summarize, your win percentage says it all. Actions speak louder than words, and I guess in this case, the actions are the results of your games. So that's it for this week. What kind of shit irritates you when you play Overwatch? Let me know in the comment section below. As always, leave a like if you thought it was somewhat entertaining, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, if you like what you see. I currently upload one video each Sunday, so be sure to visit again next week. Also, join the Discord channel. I'm lonely. Link is in the description. Now, if you excuse me, I need to run to the pharmacy. No, not pharmacy, the actual pharmacy. I have the strongest urge to OD on any painkillers I can get my hands on. I mean, the best part of being dead is the fact that you don't have to deal with people like this anymore, right? Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. Later.